You are watching Caseload Maintenance, assigning therapists to child and assigning children to therapist. In this video, we assume that you are an office user, that you have enrollments that need to be assigned, and that you have an organized list of children's enrollments to assign. In order for therapists to see a child's enrollment in their caseload, the enrollment would first need to be assigned to them. There are two ways that you may do this. One would be to assign the therapist to the child. To do this, you would go to the Caseload Maintenance menu and click on Assign Child's Therapist and Service Provider. You will enter the child's last name in the box and then click Search. You now want to find and select the child that you're assigning the therapist to. You'll notice a list of different enrollments for that child. You'll want to select the enrollment that you're assigning a therapist to. You'll notice two columns. One will be the assigned therapist column and one is the available therapist column. You want to select a therapist under the available therapist column, and you'll select the therapist by checking the box and then assign by clicking Add Therapist, Service Providers. You'll notice that the therapist name has now moved over to the left column under Assign Therapists. Just as you have added or assigned a therapist to the child, you may also remove a therapist. You would do this by clicking in the box next to the therapist that you would like to remove. You want to click on Remove Therapist, and then you'll see a confirmation box that will ask you if you're sure that you want to remove the assignment. You would click OK. And you notice that now the therapist is back in the right column under Available Therapist. You have another way of assigning, which is assigning children to therapists. You can do this by going to the Caseload Maintenance menu and then clicking on Caseload. You'll notice a person drop down on the right, so you'll want to select a provider to assign cases to, and then click Retrieve. In order to add an assignment, you would click on the Add New Assignment button. You will want to type in the child's last name, click Retrieve, and you'll notice every child with that last name will pop up on the screen. In order to assign, you want to select the enrollment that you want to assign by checking the box, and then you want to click Assign Selected To. At this point, the child has now been assigned, that particular enrollment has been assigned to the therapist. You can click on Return to Caseload, and you'll notice that under this person, this therapist, the enrollment has now been assigned to that therapist. You're also able to view as an Excel spreadsheet. You would just click on the box. This concludes assigning therapists to child and assigning children to therapists.